Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nicholas Bogroff Gansel, and I am creatively bankrupt. So today, we are jumping into Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am excited. I've heard nothing but good things about this show for literally a decade at this point. My sister's a huge fan, my friends are huge fans. I remember even before the movie was released, when they were doing trailers for the movie, everyone was like, this looks like it's going to be such a bastardization of a great show. And from what I hear, they were correct. So I'm very excited to check this out. Now, I know some of the excitement of watching a React channel do a show you love is, oh, I'm so excited when they learn this, how they're going to react. I mean, that's kind of the whole premise. But I know some things about this already, so I want to put it out there, what I know going in case you were waiting for some big, first introduction of a character, and you're like, oh no, he already knows about that. I'm disappointed. I don't want you to be disappointed. So, I don't know very many of the characters' names. I know there's a brother and sister, and I know that they discover this kid, Aang, who is the Avatar, and the Avatar is a thing that's born once every 100 years or something, maybe longer. And basically, there are these people who can control the elements, like in the Greek sense of the word, like fire, air, earth, water. And Aang is a waterbender, someone who can, airbender. That's why it's called The Last Airbender. That was a misspeak. I actually knew that. That wasn't me fucking up information. That was me fucking up words. Not that you care. But, Aang is an airbender. And, based on the title, I'm assuming he's the last airbender, and all the other airbenders have been wiped out in some sort of extinction event. I know that the Avatar is capable of controlling all four elements if they learn to control all four elements. And so as I understand it, the show is Aang learning to control the four elements. And given that the 3 seasons are called Book 1, I have it up there on the shelf, Book 1 Water, Book 2 Earth, Book 3 Fire, I'm assuming each season is him learning to control another element. Yeah, so I mean, I have a sense of the basic concept, and I know that there's the big floating fuzzy cow-looking thing called Appa. I don't know what his actual creature is called. I don't know what the mythical name of that type of beast is called, or if he's like a one-of-a-kind creature. I don't know why he can fly. I don't know if it's magic or if it's... I'm assuming it's magic. I don't actually know anything about that, but I've seen plenty of stuffed animals made of Appa, and they're just adorable. So I already love Appa just from that. I did see half an episode with my sister once. But somehow, I feel like I've seen the opening, the intro, a bunch of times. I don't know. There was that meme a while ago off Tumblr or Reddit or something where someone just posted the story about them in science class, where it's what were the 4 elements? I guess it wouldn't have been science class. It would have been English class or history class. What did the Greeks believe the 4 elements were? And then they just launch into the whole Avatar intro. And the whole time I read, that was going around, every time I read it, I could hear the narration in my head as I read it. So I don't have it memorized, but, I know it ends with, but I believe that Aang can save the world. And every time I hear that, I hear my sister saying it as the thing was happening. So thanks, Lizzie. That, your voice will always come to mind when I hear those words. So yeah, this has been a longer intro than I usually do, because I just wanted to give you some context. But that's pretty much everything I know. This episode, it's the pilot episode, Season 1, Episode 1. It's called The Boy in the Iceberg. And I know the boy in the iceberg is Aang, so that's disappointing, I know. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So hopefully as it goes on... Because I don't know really any of the character names. I don't know what any of the other character dynamics are. I don't know... Other than the main 3, I don't really know who anyone is. So... And I don't even know what the story... I mean, I'm assuming there's a war, or a war is coming, or there's some... I'm assuming there's some kind of, life and death conflict on a Middle-earth type scale, but... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So... that's about everything, I guess. Let's get to watching. Oh, and as always, if you're watching my videos without watching the original content first, you're doing the content a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice. If you really do want your first experience of Avatar The Last Airbender to involve me, then head over to my Patreon. For just $1, you can get access to my uncut reactions that you can play alongside the original content. Let's dive in.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air. My grandmother used to tell me stories about the old days, a time of peace, when the Avatar kept balance between the Water Tribes, Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, and Air Nomads.
I like that they each have a
All
different
changed
term
when the
for their
Fire
group.
Nation attacked.
Nomad, Nation, Tribe.
Only he could stop the ruthless firebenders. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
So are they kind of like the Slytherins, the Firebenders?
I still believe that somehow the Avatar will return to save the world.
Oh, okay, that's why they can't do it for the first episode, because they haven't found Aang yet. That makes sense. I was like, this doesn't sound like how I remember it. This is some awesome music, though. That's a lonely looking boat.
Sokka, look!
Katara, you're gonna scare it away.
I caught one! Hey!
Why is it that every time you play with magic water, I get soaked?
It's not magic, it's water bending. And it's...
Yeah, an ancient art unique to our culture, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm just saying that if I had weird powers, I'd keep my weirdness to myself.
Me weird.
Wait, he can't waterbend?
One who makes...
I thought they both could waterbend. I should have been listening better during that opening narration. Yeah, that was... Should have gone left, bro. Wow, it's just decimated. It's gone.
Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
Oh, he's at that age.
I'm embarrassed to be related to you!
Uh-oh.
Ever since Mom died, I've been doing all the work around camp while you've been off playing soldier!
This feels like it's been building up in her for a while, this rant.
You're on your own!
Well, that could have been a lot worse. Well, this is mildly concerning. Normal ice doesn't glow. Oh, is he glowing inside the ice? That makes more sense. Where's a firebender when you need one? Oh, shit. Oh, they're like legit sea lions. Like, they look like lions in the sea. I love that. Well, tigers, but still.
Finally.
Oh, shit.
Uncle, do you realize what this means?
I won't get to finish my game.
I was gonna say, Voldemort discovered the Elder Wand.
Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea?
I don't need any calming tea! I need to capture the Avatar!
I love their dynamic already. What was that sound effect? Okay, so clearly Katara got all the common sense of the two.
I need to ask you something.
What year is it?
Will you go penguin sledding with me? Sure.
And why aren't you frozen?
I love the poking sounds.
Appa!
Abba!
Right?
Oh.
Wake up, buddy. This is Appa, my flying bison.
Right, and this is Katara,
Bison.
my flying sister. He was probably trying to signal the Fire Navy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's a spy for the Fire Navy. You can tell by that evil look in his eye.
And all that airbending he was doing when he lifted
the
himself
paranoid
off the
one
ground.
is my brother, Sokka.
I love the tail. It's like a beaver tail. That's not
Come on,
flying.
Appa. Yip, yip. Appa's just tired. A little rest and he'll be soaring through the sky. You'll see.
I love how optimistic Aang is. Like, oh, frozen in an iceberg for God knows how long? Doesn't matter.
I was smiling?
Sneezed so high I had to let myself down with my airbending skills? No problem. Appa's not able to fly yet? No problem.
Because their honor didn't hinge on the Avatar's capture. Mine does. This coward's 100 years in hiding are over.
I'm wondering if it has something to do with the eye. The fucked up eye. They might have explained this in the intro and I might have missed it, but is the Avatar always an airbender? Or is it the same Avatar? I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the intro when I'm done. See what I missed. I'm assuming this is a dream. Because that'd be a really dark turn for the show to take this early. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a flashback.
Aang, this is the entire village.
Not a very big village.
Aang.
We thought they were extinct until my granddaughter and grandson found you.
Extinct? Aang, this is my grandmother.
Call me Grand.
Yeah, because that's the most important part.
What is this?
This is my grandmother,
You can't
not
stab
your
anything with
entire
this.
tribe has gone
Not for
extinct.
stabbing. It's for airbending.
Whoa.
Magic trick. Do it again.
So that's what the staff is for.
My watchtower!
Of course.
You're an airbender?
No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The
Really?
breath becomes energy in the body. The energy extends past your limbs and becomes fire. Get it right this time.
The sages tell us that the Avatar is the last airbender. He must be
Title
over
drop, take a
100 years
shot.
old by now. You will teach me the advanced set.
Very well. But first, I must finish my roast duck.
This lesson is for warriors only.
Whee!
We don't have time for fun and games with the war going on.
The kids are so cute.
What are you talking about?
You're kidding, right?
Penguins with extra wings.
Hey, come on, little guy. Wanna go sledding? Ooh.
So the bison has 6 legs. The penguins have 4 wings. Is this just the rule that you have like an extra set of appendages?
You're looking at the only waterbender in the whole South Pole.
They're in the South Pole?
But in the meantime, can you teach me to catch one of these penguins?
Can't you just blow one of them your way?
Observed.
She just had a fish on her this whole time. Penguin sledding. See, the last time I saw penguins and sledding together, it was in the VeggieTales Christmas special, The Toy That Saved Christmas. And the penguins were on the sleds. They weren't the sleds. But it was just as adorable. Is this that tunnel from Willy Wonka? Because if so, shit's about to get weird.
What is that? A Fire Navy ship, and a very bad memory for my people.
The fire symbol looks a lot like the rebellion symbol from Star Wars.
It was part of the Fire Nation's first attacks.
Why haven't you salvaged
Okay,
those weapons?
back up. 100 years. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Aang. Maybe somehow there's a bright side to all this.
Everyone you knew
I
was
did get
dead.
to meet you.
Shit. Like, assuming they have normal human-esque lifetimes,
Aang?
everyone he knows is dead. Booby trap.
What's that you said about booby traps? Uh-oh.
Wake my uncle! Tell him I found the Avatar. As well as his hiding place.
Oh, shit. Oh, are you kidding me? Motherfucker. I am not pleased. I am not pleased. I mean, it was fantastic, but I'm not pleased. Okay, now I'm pleased, because that was fun to dance to. So, that was the pilot of Avatar. Well, the first half. I didn't realize it had a 2-part pilot, which is valid. Lots of really good shows have 2-part pilots that end on cliffhangers like that. If I wasn't doing a React series, I would have been like, next episode, like right away. So, I'm fully on board. It gave us a great taste of the world. It introduced us to the 3 main characters really well. They have distinct personalities, which is cool. I just really enjoyed it all around. I thought that was a fantastic introduction. I won't really be able to judge it as a pilot until I see the second half and really see, the rest of this story. But I'm on board. It very much hooked me. It gave me enough to understand what's going on, and it gave me reasons to care about the characters. It had some really great comedy, lots of just adorable stuff going on. The little kids, like, using Appa's tail as a slide. The penguins. I very much see how this was designed to be a show that kids could really get into, but that was competent enough for adults to enjoy as well. So that's really cool. I love when shows do that. The other show that really makes me feel that way is Gravity Falls was a show that I thought, they made it accessible to kids and appropriate for kids, but at the same time, it, was really compelling for adults as well. So that's really what I'm expecting out of this show. Maybe not as funny as Gravity Falls, because that was a straight comedy, horror comedy, but predominantly was a straight comedy, whereas this is more of an epic drama with comedy. So I'm not expecting to laugh out loud as much as I did at Gravity Falls, but I'm expecting to respect the show as much as I respect Gravity Falls, because I've heard nothing but good stuff, and based on this one episode, I'm just as excited as before I watched the episode. I'm so ready to watch episode 2 and just see where this goes. I don't know if I have anything more intelligent than that to say, because I only watched the first half of the story. I was confused about whether Aang was the only Avatar. I rewatched the intro and it said people doubt whether the Avatar had been reborn into the airbending tribe and they believe the cycle was broken, meaning that actually the Avatar is someone who is born into the tribe. But unlike what I believed, I don't think it's necessarily that it takes 100 years for an Avatar to be born. I think it's more like when one dies, the next one is born, or when one dies, the next one is called or whatever and becomes the Avatar. But because he's been frozen in ice for 100 years, so he probably became the Avatar just before he got frozen in ice. And then he got frozen in ice, and it was like, so much for that. We can't have a new Avatar born because A, the airbenders are all getting killed off, and B, there still is an Avatar who's not dead. He's just frozen in ice. So, yeah. I'm into it. I'm excited to see where this goes. My only specific prediction about the show is that shit's about to go down. What with the Fire Nation, or at least the one Fire patrol boat, discovering their settlement, like, shit's about to go down, and I'm so here for it. So come back next time, and we'll see how they get themselves out of this predicament. And as always, please like and subscribe, because I would love to have y'all coming back on the regular.